So you're gonna do your thing, and
yeah, we're going live in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. Yo, yo, yo. Tell me what you know. Welcome to the Sunshine Show. Woo!
Hey.
Tonight I have 2 very special fucking guests in the house. I have the one, the only, actually the two most and only most phenomenal, most amazing, the famous Cocuzza brothers, Matt and Chad.
Hey,
How you doing over there? How you going, Sunshine? It's good to see your face over there, you know.
I'm loving this music, you guys, and I'm loving just the whole environment, this whole everything. I'm just loving it.
It's Thursday. Cheers.
Cheers. What have you guys been up to today?
Today, I started my day. I went fishing for a little bit. And then went to lunch.
Yeah, we did a little lunch, and then we had to go drop off the trailer, no problem, over at Egg's house, because we got to make a little room over here. And then we came home, we got set up for this thing here, ran a few errands, this and that, you know.
I took a nap. It was nice.
Maddie took a nap.
Do you want to see the delicious bass I caught?
Yeah.
If I can do it. Look at that son of a bitch right there.
Oh.
Booyah!
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. So look, for the few people that may not know who you guys are, can you give us a brief introduction?
Well, we were born in New York, okay, long time ago. Then we moved down to Texas with the family, the familia, if you will. And then we took a nice road trip down here with the Mayflower trucks and this and that. Had all of our stuff loaded up in the back, no problem. They loaded it in here. We've been here ever since. And we farm. We're farmers. And we do sunflower seeds, watermelons,
and rutabagas.
And
coffee. Okay, I didn't even know that.
So we're brothers, we're drummers. We started this silly little thing called the Spoon-Fed Tribe over 20 years ago. Still at it. In the meantime, we started a thing called End of the World Parade, full contact 20-member marching band. We got another little silly thing we call the Off Fug Yes. And yeah, just been making music for the past 25 years or so.
Oh yeah. I actually have known these guys for so long, probably almost going on 20 years. And boy, do I have stories. These guys are so fucking fun to hang out with and to play shows with and to party with and just to be really good friends with. Let's jump in the chat really quick and see who's with us. We got Don McDaniel, we got Lindsay, we got Eric Gomez, we got Margie, we got the whole fucking fam bam in the house. We got Susan Lane. What's up, girl? We got Meg.
What up, gang?
Damn.
Do I need to like share this or anything, or how does all that work? You know, we're old school around here. We barely got the internet and shit.
Everybody, make sure you share this. I want to see your moms and your grandmas and daddas in the chat tonight. So let's get this in every group that you guys can think of. Chad, if you would like to jump on your Facebook really quick and share this, you are more than welcome to do so.
Okay.
What's up, John Paul Miller? We got Mama D.
John, what's up, JP? All right, I'm gonna try to do this real quick. You guys bear with us.
Okay, yeah, no, you're totally fine. So you guys, sorry I was so late jumping on here tonight. As you know, Lucas is graduating college this year, and he actually had an award ceremony tonight via Zoom, which was different, but it was really cool, and he won a couple of awards, and I'm just so happy and proud mama. I tried not to cry during the award ceremony, but it's just a very special time, and I'm so excited and happy for Lucas. So congratulations, Lucas. Mama is happy and so proud of you. What is up, Gage Drone in the house? Newbie here for the first time. Welcome to the Sunshine Show. What's up, Jamie Lynn? Yo, we got some old school cats in the house. What is up, Leaf Arrow? We got Elias
See it anywhere.
Cisneros, Judas Presley. Oh my God, you guys, I feel so special. I got my whole family here. I love every one of you guys. Thank you so much. It's going to be a very entertaining night tonight. Not only are these guys amazing musicians, but they're hilarious. They have stories for fucking days, and they're great cooks. They have put out episodes of Quarantine Cooking. They have played with Andy, how do you say his last name?
Oh, Andy Milanakis. The guy from Waiting.
Andy Fresco or Andy?
Andy Fresca.
And the UN, Spoon Fed Tribe, the All Fuck Yes, and the End of the World Parade. Like, these guys go big and they don't fucking go home. Fuck yeah, guys. So you guys are in Texas right now. You're just kind of chilling. Let's talk a little bit about what you've been up to this past year during the quarantine. How has that really affected you guys and tour and all that shit?
Well, we were on tour.
Guess where we were?
Yeah, we were down Corpus Weeks. And we got word of quarantine and had to cancel the rest of our tour. And came home and just like everybody else, didn't know what the fuck was going to happen next. And just rode the tide, man.
Yeah. Did a lot of fishing. I know you guys are avid fishermen.
Yeah. In March, I bought an RV. And so since we, the past 20 years, we've been at it so hard.
I threw in a little bit too, you know what I'm saying?
It was kind of nice to get a little break actually at first. And just kind of do the things that we never really had a chance to do, never had the time to do. I don't know, to be quite honest, I think we settled into it kind of well. It was just like, I heard a term, what is it? The Great Pause. People calling it the Great Pause. And I just kind of, I don't know, I kind of stuck with that and kind of embraced it. And then I started going a little crazy.
A little crazy.
We started like dancing around in the backyard with like animal heads on and Speedos and shit. Like it started getting pretty wacky around here.
You guys totally should have a live camera set up at all time and have like a Patreon subscription where we could just like kind of, see what's going on over there in fucking Cocuzza land.
We should probably do a lot of things, Sunshine. We should probably do a lot of things.
That is so fucking true. Vera says, I love them both. We love
Vera!
you. For those of you who may not know who Vera is Mike Dillon's mom.
What up, Mama D?
She is like all the band. She's like every band's mom that we've ever played with.
She's
before.
my spirit human.
Yeah.
She is amazing. I've seen so many pictures of her on like Jam Cruise and like just taking pictures with all kinds of fucking celebrities owning it.
Let me tell you a quick story about Vera because we were on Jam Cruise. I don't know if it was last year or the year before or whatever. What was one of the Jam Cruises, and I'm like I'm barely hanging on. Like I'm like, oh my God! Like, and I go to the late night show at the theater. I'm by myself. I'm like, I heard these guys are awesome. I don't even remember who it was at the time. And I go and I sit, like I walk in, I like limp in. I'm like, man, I'm all achy and like just worn out. And I sit in the seat by myself and I'm like, and she comes in, she's like, I heard these guys are awesome. I'm going to go check these guys out. And I'm like, have a good time. And then like, I'm like,
wait, what happened? Did the video end on Facebook? It says we're still live on Facebook, but on my thing,
I think we're good.
It's live.
Yeah.
We're still live right now?
I'm still live, it looks like.
Hold on, that's so crazy. It said that the video ended on my end. Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
It's so weird. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. Okay, the video did not end. Go ahead.
So I look over and I'm just like, I'm, a little bit younger than Vera. And I'm walking and I see, her walk down the thing. And I'm like, she kind of like gets out of my sight for a second. And then I see her front row, just like baby Jesus down there, just dancing her ass off at 4 a.m. and I was like, oh my god, I gotta get up and dance or something.
She's up
like
in the mosh pit.
She's
ruling
crowd
the school,
surfing.
crowd
and shit.
surfing.
Mama,
I'll have what she's having.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does not play around. I interviewed Mike Dillon earlier this year or last year, and he just said like he doesn't even know half the time like how she does it because she drives him to a lot of the gigs and she'll just stay up and do the full fucking drive without even sleeping. Like she's a monster, a maniac.
Yes, she's the ultimate road dog. Now we know where Mike gets it from.
Yeah, for sure, dude. That's so crazy. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. John Paul Miller. So I saw that you guys know JP. How do you know JP?
We know JP from the Booty Band, Your Mama's Big Fat Booty Band. Met those guys years ago. Killer band, killer guitar player, awesomer dude.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I can't even exactly remember the first time we met them, but it's been a long time that we've kind of all intertwined. I think maybe we had the same booking agent back when for a little bit.
Maybe, for a little bit.
And stuff like that. So it's probably, mid 2000s or something since we ran into those guys.
Wow. I remember, I'm trying to tag Squirrel because I would love for him to at least jump in the chat. I remember the first time that I met you guys, excuse me, it was early 2000s, Corpus Christi, Texas, Dr. Rockets, the infamous motherfucking Dr. Rockets Blues Bar. They would bring in the best bands on Sunday, and Spoon Fed Tribe was always the highlight of everybody's life. Whenever you guys came into town, you guys sold out the fucking club that you were gonna play at. You guys ended up at the end of the night on top of the fucking bar. Like, dude, I love you guys. The first moment I ever saw you guys, I instantly fell in love with you guys. Oh my god.
Speaking of Dr. Rockets, hold on one second because we have to do a salute because we got a shot.
Please, shots. Let's get some shots. It was a good thing we didn't get arrested at some of those shows, the shit we pulled off in Dr. Rockets. Oh, well, thank you, Mortimer. Thank you.
Mortimer, thank you very much.
Here's this to Dr. Rockets, Squirrel, the whole gang, Corpus crew.
Like damn near barely not lighting the place on fire.
Cheers.
Cheers, you guys. I love how you have your own like personal servant right now. I love this so fucking much.
Mortimer retired from the Navy in 1987 and was looking for something to do. And we said, come on, we got you at the crib. We got a spare like maid's corners and stuff.
Sometimes we get a little thirsty, Get a little thirsty.
Hey, Maddie.
Yeah.
Puffback!
Let's get some badass, wicked badass puffbacks over here, shall we?
Puffback!
Oh, well, thank you, sir.
Oh my god.
What have you been up to? So you're in California, yeah?
Oh my god. Woo! Wow, there's not many people that leave me speechless on this show, but let me tell you, when they do it big. Yeah. So I'm in Santa Cruz, and I've been here for about 10 years now, and I've just been rocking and rolling. What is that? Oh my god, you have so many surprises. I just love you guys so much.
A little bit. There we go.
Hey,
there we go.
hey,
Forgot to pay the electric bill for a second.
Oh my god, that actually happened during one of my live streams. It was like my 50th episode, and fucking the power went out, and the guy that was doing the interview with me, he just kept on. Like, I thought it had shut the whole thing off. He was still going. I saw him on my Facebook answering questions. It was fucking badass. All right, so we have.
So hey, wait, let's not skip past this Dr. Rocket stuff for a second though, because
some wicked shit happened up in that joint.
Yeah, so we met Squirrel at we were playing at ACL in like 2001 or 2, maybe 2000, somewhere around that area, and we were doing a parade outside. at the end of the night, and Squirrel, and I think remember Michelle?
Oh yeah,
And I don't know, maybe Joni and some all the old school, you know, rocket people. You probably know better than I do. I barely remember names.
Tracy, Trina, Jamie, Lorraine,
Oh yeah,
Carol,
the crew, the
hell
old
yeah.
wrecking crew.
And so, you know, we did the little, you know, street performance thing outside, and she came up and, oh shit, hold on. Sorry about that. It's getting a little dry in here real quick.
Oh, very nice.
And so we met Squirrel for the first time, and he's like, dude, what the hell is this going on? What are you guys doing? I mean, yeah, I got this place, Dr. Rockets, you know, I'm managing and stuff, and you know, we got a pretty cool thing on Sundays. And so we, sure enough, probably went down there about 6 months later, and our whole, you know, Corpus Christi scene just like blossomed, you know. It was our first time down there. I think for whatever reason, you know, our first show there was, I think, sold out, you know. And it was just like some of the greatest vibes that could ever like give a band, you know, because of the people. And I want to say that, like, after touring all over kind of the world and stuff like that, you know, we to this day, I think some of our bestest friends and best, you know, friends of the band and stuff are
Corpus
down
just
there.
has
Man.
good peeps, man.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. I've never met any people like Corpus people. I mean, they're just all my best friends. Like, a lot of them have moved to Austin and some in San Antonio. But dude, it's so crazy, just that vibe and that energy.
Real motherfuckers doing real shit down there, man. It's so much fun.
It's like 1987 since the whole time we've been down there. It's like Legend of Billie Jean every time. We drive down Ocean Drive, and we pass the house that they filmed, you know what I mean? The end scene at the pool and all that.
Yeah, the actual movie Billie Jean, a lot of people don't know that, but that was shot in Corpus Christi, Texas, and the house is still there on Ocean Drive. Yeah.
Christian Slater was in there, which was funny because I always loved that movie. And later on, we ended up meeting Christian Slater and like hanging out at his house, and shit got weird out in Hollywood one night, and woo.
Anytime you're with you two, shit gets weird. I mean, that's just a fact that's gonna happen. Yeah, the fucking Squirrel. So Ray Drady says your squirrel impersonation is pretty good.
Well, hey, so like, you guys, this is another, okay, this will be end up in a squirrel impersonation. We played at Dr. Rockets one night, Sunday night. You know how the drinks are always flowing at Dr. Rockets. Like, you know, he'd be like, dude, y'all's tab was like $1,000, dude. I'm like, oh, don't worry. And so one night, you know, everybody's feisty, probably been on the road, you know, a little bit too long. And I remember like shit was just heated and everything was so passionate. And like, we were just like this beginning band. And like, you know, we were just full of like, you know, and there was all of our cases right by the door, the like loadout door, you know, not the door that everybody goes in and out, but they open that other door by the bar and then they close it off.
Yeah.
Well, all of our shit, we're like, we need to get this shit out of here, and just kind of everybody's had a little bit too much. And I just take the rolling case and just start pushing all the equipment out the door, like stacked up like 20 feet away from the door and everything. And I'm just like, shit's falling over, and it breaks like this display case, right? And so I'm like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, I felt so bad. And Squirrel's like, dude, Jen, the owner, she's going to be pissed, bro. And I'm like, well, dude, what, you know, we'll pay for it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, man, I'll tell you what, dude, there was these crazy ass Croatians in here earlier, and they were drinking heavily. I'm just going to tell them that they broke it. And so from that point on, we came up with a shot, and it was called the Crazy Croatian. So every time we'd roll up, you know, I'd be like, Squirrel, we'll be there in about 15 minutes. There would be like 9 crazy Croatians sitting on the bar.
Oh my God, you guys, we got Temple Hightower in the chat. What is up, Temple?
What up? Were you, Sunshine, were you there the night we lit off all the fireworks in there?
Yes, I was. Can we please talk about that?
How the
Oh my
fuck-
God. Like, can we
If we
just
tried to do that today, god damn, we'd have the cops up our ass.
I mean,
guys are
the whole place filled up with smoke and just like everybody's breathing in firework smoke after
Oopsie.
dancing heavily all night. Like, yeah, I went to the bathroom and hurled for sure.
It seemed like a good idea when we were lighting the fuses.
I also remember like we would throw up like the toilet paper and shit, and some got stuck up like in the rafter or something, and Troy just goes and lights it on fire, and like that place is already like termites holding hands and shit, you know what I mean? Like that place is like a match just ready to go. Can't believe it didn't burn down. That's awesome.
Good fucking times in Corpus.
Oh my fucking God. I gotta say what's up to the people in the chat, and then we gotta talk more.
Yeah, what's up?
All right, can you guys see the comments or no? We have we still got
Catsuit, what's up?
Catsuit. Daniel in the crib.
He was there for that shit. He knows what we're talking about.
Yeah, dude. He was talking about a story about dangling girls over bridges in Las Vegas earlier.
Yeah. I missed that one. I'm pretty sure that was Daniel and Troy did that. It's actually, that made it into some lyrics in one of our songs, Spearmint Rhino, is about Las Vegas and the crazy times we've had there.
I bet you guys have good stories.
So so it was the Bob Marley tour we were on, right? And we were in Vegas, and I don't even think I was 21 yet. Like, this is how long ago that was. And so everybody's like going up to the casinos, and you know, I'm just at the hotel room by myself. I'm like, wow, let's see what I can go get into. So I walk outside and I walk across the street. We were like staying across the street from the Bellagio, and I'm walking up, you know, there's like this long, like, you know, what do they call it? The conveyor belt thing to bring you into the casino, you know, so you don't have to walk the whole way.
Yeah.
And I'm like, go down one of those, and I'm looking over and I see Troy and Daniel, and they're hanging this girl by her ankles upside down over the bridge. I'm like, this is all just a joke too for all the bystanders. And they're like, when are you going to pay us our money, bitch? And I'm like, what is going on?
It was her idea.
Yeah,
her idea. Sure, yeah.
And I think I actually had a video camera, because we had a video camera. I was bored, and we had the band video camera, and I'm walking around filming shit. I don't know where that videotape is, but we're going to find it, and we're going to put it in like a documentary or something like that. But it has to be in there. And it some of the lyrics of that ended up in one of our songs.
Fucking Vegas, baby.
Fucking Vegas, dude.
Vegas.
I would like to also talk about our trip when we got to hang out in NOLA during Voodoo Fest. That was so fucking fun. But let me say what's up to the guys in the comments. We got Scott Ward here. We got Janet Eason.
Hey!
Cat Sook in the house. We got Daniel Darcy. He says, yeah, lucky my hair didn't catch fire. It was
Daniel Darcy, dude. Where the hell have you been, bro? Come hang.
Thank God nobody's hair caught on fire. There was definitely a lot of debauchery involved with anything Spoon-Fed Tribe. Do you remember the Bayfront Hotel where all the parties would take place?
Okay, talk about a place that you can like play at, you know, hang out, drink after hours. I'm like, Squirrel, dude, I'm hanging with you. And he's like, I'm going to be here till 5:30. I'm like, dude, I'm hanging with you. We're going to drink. I'll help you clean the place. Because I just, you know, we do that. I was actually thinking about this earlier when we decided to do this interview. And I was like, there was a time when I think like 311 was in town, and they were like some other bands. I can't remember who else it was, like Papa Roach. One of the guys from one of those bands, I get back to my hotel room, and this dude is on, I don't even know how they got in there. This is still a mystery to me. This dude is on my bed, and he's like just chilling on my like bed and shit. He's got his feet up, and he's playing the guitar, and there's like 30 people in their hotel room. And I'm like, what is going on, dude? And I just walk in, I'm like, all right, I don't even know. Like this dude, he's like, he's like got his feet up on my backpack and shit. It's like just playing his song that's on the radio and shit for all these people that are in the room.
The fucking Bayfront. Holy shit.
You remember that time we were all hanging out and Pam like got really crazy, and I feel like she jumped in the pool with maybe Troy, and like maybe a window got broken, and like I think the cops came. I don't
the pool's not open. It is now.
Yeah.
One of those things.
Yeah. Dude. The Bayfront, I feel like a lady like fell on top of the piano and died or some like shit.
Yeah, dude.
So for people like the Bayfront was like the creme de la creme in 82 or some shit. And the rooms wrap around this huge atrium that goes up probably 17 floors, 18 floors or something like that. Maybe 20 or so. And it's all open. And you can look down, they got a player piano down there. There's a lounge, and you can walk out of your room, go to the balcony, and you can look down over the whole hotel and shit. We used to go like the band would be a fucking grumpy as fuck, and we're like, all right, let's go. And we'd fucking, again with the fireworks, fucking light fireworks off in front of their doors. And that shit the echo in that place was amazing.
High acoustics.
Yeah, beautiful acoustics.
Yeah, that place.
Yeah, so much like debauchery went down. So I mean, it's still open to this day, and I think it's connected to like Cassidy's or some fucking bar downtown. But the stories, if the walls could talk in that fucking hotel, dude. And for those of you that may not know, like Squirrel, the owner or the guy that would book at Rockets, he would put all the bands up at the Bayfront for free, So of course we would go and stay there because
Bayfront's it's like an awesome third world country.
After staying
you do whatever you want.
15 years at the Bayfront, I went to Squirrel and I'm like, dude, do you think we could like stay at the Omni right there, bro? Like once, dude. I mean, we've been having like great shows and like, come on, man, So another little crazy story about Rockets. I want to take it the whole time of the Rockets. Troy and I were in Corpus. This was after like a Spoonfed had a couple of shows, and we decided to hang out a couple of days. And so we go up and we went with Squirrel. We went to the Republic for dinner up at the top of the Omni. Like when who is his old roommate that used to work there? Will worked there.
Will.
Yeah, Will. He was good friends. Anyways, we went up there. We had dinner, and as we're leaving, 311 is like walking in to the place, and they're like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Blah blah blah. And they're like, "Is there any place to go, hang out tonight after we have dinner?" And I'm like, "Go to Rockets, dude. We'll, So we'll go in there, and they all come over after dinner and stuff. We all hanging out and like, "Oh God, you guys showed up." And so I think it was like Sunglasses and Mushrooms or something.
Yes,
we're playing. And so those are all old school homies, and they didn't realize that like these guys are in the building, and I was like, "Hey man, do you guys want to have a little jam or something?" And Chad Sexton, he's like, "Yeah, dude, let's kick a jam." So they had some bongos and a drum set and all this stuff, and this night got insane, dude. Like, make a long story short, Troy was down there with his girlfriend, and like Troy's girlfriend was making out with some chick, and Troy goes up to Tim Mahoney, the guitar player for 311, is like, "You chick making out with my chick, bro?" And like, like he was about to like fake fight this guy and shit, right? Well, anyways, after this happens, I don't know if you've ever heard this story. After this happens, Troy and his girlfriend at the time left in the car, right? And and I go, I think back to Squirrel's house or something like that, and he's like, their car gets jacked, dude. They're at the the stripes right there by Dr. Rocket.
She kicks
Oh, no,
Troy out of the car. She kicks
nobody-
Troy out of the
That's what
car.
happens. Yeah, he's got it.
One of Troy's flip-flops is still in the car. So now Troy is in a fight with this girl sitting on a park bench with one flip-flop, thinking,
After we just had dinner,
just
after
an hour ago, I was at the top of the Omni Hotel having dinner with 311, and now I'm fucking homeless. She goes, drives off.
She had to
gets
get gas.
carjacked.
She had to get gas. So Troy gets out of the car all pissy and shit. She's like, oh, fuck, I got to go look for him. I got to go get gas because I'm about to run out of gas. Gets carjacked at the stripes. So the chick's carjacker, well, as soon as they're about to leave, she jumps in the car with the people who just carjacked. She's like, if y'all are going to carjack me, I'm going to go find my boyfriend.
What?
So she's in the car with the two fucking, like, these two girls. There was two girls, dude, that hijacked her car. So they're driving around looking for Troy and shit. They get hungry and they're like, we need to go to Whataburger. So they're all three standing in line at the Whataburger ordering food and shit.
No. No.
Fucking Corpus, man. It's insane,
So
dude.
the next morning, like 11:30, dude, in the morning, Troy and his girl show up to Squirrel's house. I'm sleeping on the couch and I hear like the cops and shit. And they're like, do you know Troy Williams and so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, okay. They told us to drop off there and they told me the whole story. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, and not to mention that Troy is sitting on a park bench or whatever, a bench like down there by Ocean Drive, by the Omni and all that stuff. And this bum comes up to him randomly and he goes, hey, bro, I got some toothpaste if you need it.
Oh,
And
goodness.
for some reason, Troy didn't have a shirt on. I don't know, because I think his chick ripped the buttons or something. I don't know, man. But it was a shirt that I lent him earlier that night because we were going out to a nice dinner and he didn't have a nice shirt. And I'm like, gave him a nice shirt.
Oh my fucking God. So pretty much I'm gonna say the first problem in the story there was the stripes, because like that stripes is a scary fucking store to go to.
But the
Tacos are
they got
delicious.
great fucking tacos. Though.
They're open 24 hours.
Whoa. Mortimer, we need some shots of
Mortimer!
telling stories. We haven't even left Corpus yet. We're telling stories about Corpus.
All right.
Mortimer. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Salud.
Wow, you guys are so impressive in all your ways and everything that you do. Like,
Get a little.
let me look at the chat really quick. We have so many people here hanging out. What's up, everybody? We got
Harry
Jeff.
Dingman, what's up?
Oh my gosh, Terry, we love you. Terry is like one of the first people we ever met when we moved to Texas that lived right across the street. from where
Jacob,
we
what's
sit right
up?
now. Love you, love Justin, love June.
Greg Brown. Greg motherfucking Brown.
Greg Brown. What's Greg Brown saying?
He's just, I've been notified that Greg Brown is watching.
Okay.
Greg, we're coming your way. So we're going to go do, I think June, July, we're going to go down. Greg, our old road manager and fucking ultimate road dog and ultimate coach from the early days, spoon fed, moved down to Rincon, Puerto Rico, and he's getting established down there. We're going to go play some shows, I think, with the Off Fugaz June, July. We're just got that wheel turning the past week or so.
Hell yeah.
Super stoked about that.
That is super exciting. Fuck yeah, dude. We have Dawn Thompson King, Delta Dawn in the house.
Delta Dawn.
Delta Dawn.
Is that who we hung over the
Wait,
bridge?
is that Delta Dawn from Got Rocks? That is, I believe.
Is that
in
who got
South
hung over the
Carolina?
bridge?
That is who got hung over the bridge.
Oh shit.
I don't know. I'm not sure, to be honest.
Delta Dawn, what's up?
I think so.
Linda Chris, what's up? Jason Wheeler, what the fuck?
Jason Wheeler in the
Holy
house.
shit.
Got some old schoolers up in here.
So I really love this story. So basically, one minute you guys were like having dinner with 311, the next minute Troy's girlfriend's making out with the dude's girlfriend, and then they get the car stolen. But first the girls go get dinner at Whataburger, and then Troy loses his flip-flop and then gets offered toothpaste by the bum.
Pretty much.
Not in that order, but yes, that's all that's like a summary of it. Like if you had to write a book report and shit, I wouldn't like totally go with that. Like
Those
you
are
might
the
want
cliff
to
notes.
check the chronological order a little bit. But yes,
Pretty much that's what happened.
Do you have like a number one favorite Corpus story, or do you think that that was probably your?
I mean, that's a good dude. There's so many. Like
There's so
that's
many.
a good one.
Do you remember?
I remember one night Troy got rolled into the Bayfront. They rolled him in on a luggage rack. I think we were rooming together, and they roll him in like he just went MIA. And we're like, dude, anybody see Troy? Anybody see Troy?
Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how this story begins. We were in our bus at the time. Like we had that converted school bus and shit. Everybody knew about the big white school bus.
Oh hell yeah!
So at the end of the night, Dr. Rockets, it's parked over in that parking lot to the side. It's my turn to go get the van. So I get in there and I see Troy, and he's peeing in between the trailer and the bus with his pants all the way down in the middle of the parking lot as I pull the bus away. And I look in the rearview mirror, I'm like, what the hell? And that's the last I'd seen him for about 5 hours until I got to the hotel room. Me and him were sharing the room that night, and I'm like laying there, and I hear, hey, and I'm like, what's up? And I go open the door. He's like, ah. He comes in. He's like, oh, I'm like, I gotta go to bed. I thought the hotel was in the other direction. I walked all the way down to Whataburger. And so I let him in, and when I get back into bed, and he lays in between the two beds, and he has his whole bed to himself, you know, and he lays in between the two beds. I'm like, what's up? He's like, I can't be in the bed. So I turn the light off. I'm like, all right. And I, crashing out, and I hear, one for the money. Two for the show. And I'm like, all right, bro, thank you for not puke in the bed.
Yeah, Bayfront Hotel at its finest.
Yep. That's
Love it.
awesome.
Hell yeah. Do you remember that time that we played Fort Worth with you guys? It was Monkeys doing it, Sunglasses and Mushrooms, I think, Spoon-Fed Tribe. It was at some theater. I can't remember.
Originally Theater.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what it was, so long ago. That was such a fun show.
Wow. Yeah.
And then I got to see you guys. Oh my God, we have Squirrel in the chat.
What up,
Squirrel,
dude?
hey, tell Squirrel to jump on, dude. Hey, get in here somehow, bro.
Squirrel, will you get on the Zoom if I say
Lies.
hello?
He says lies. Yeah, right.
Let's tell some Squirrel stories.
Yeah, he's on island time. He's just like, yeah, I'll check it out when I get around to it.
Do you want to hear an awesome squirrel story?
Yeah.
This is a good one. So whenever we go down to Corpus, if there's time, we hang out for a day or two, and we try to get our beach time in and shit. So we go down there, and I rent one of those beach carts, the little beach buggy.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I put it on,
Hey, baby.
we were in Port A, and I put it on my credit card. And dude, we go to the quadrant. For people that don't know, in Port A, there's a quadrant of bars, and you get the mixed fucking bag. You got shorties, you had flats, giggities, and birdies or something. And each one is like a fucking trip on its own. And dude, we would just bounce around these bars all fucking night long until they kicked us out. And so we got this beach cart, and whoa. Hello.
Sorry about that. Shit.
Put that one on Mortimer. So we got this beach buggy, and we're staying on the beach way down many miles. And dude, we fucking get in this thing.
Chat! Squirrel.
And I'm like, Squirrel's driving the beach buggy. And I'm like, dude, let's fucking tear shit up. Let's go. And so we're cruising around the neighborhoods. We're taking out recycle bins and mailboxes and shit.
Like whole full fucking recycle bin.
And then we get on the beach. We're cruising the beach and like squirrels running over sand castles and shit and this and that. And I'm like, Squirrel, if you don't roll this son of a bitch, you got something wrong with you, man. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it. And so
you know how like the people have those tents on the beach and they just leave the like shell of it when the
pop-up canopies. They set up a pop-up canopy.
There's just like thousands of them on the beach.
And then
we're taking them out. We're dragging like 4 or 5 of them.
Look, you're on.
There he is. Oh, he's out to eat. He's over there counting that money, son.
Yeah, right there.
What's up, brother? Yeah.
The infamous.
It's up.
So I tell
We
Squirrel.
can't hear you though. Shit.
They think this is just like a fucking FaceTime call.
Yeah.
And shit.
Yo.
We'll call you later.
There he is. So anyway, I tell Squirrel.
See, I'm not good with this. I know it's funny.
Yo, bro.
Hey,
We're live, brother.
this is live, bro.
Whoa.
It was connected to
What
Ladies and gentlemen,
the
boys
fuck?
and girls.
Y'all telling stories
Management.
about me.
Hey,
Hey,
this is
what the fuck, bro? You
What
telling
you eating,
stories
boy?
about me?
Hey, don't let Ramona eat all your vegetables, son. Hey, we're live. We're live on Sunshine's podcast right now. You know that? I'm telling the story of the beach cart.
Oh yeah, I fucking did some damage to that thing.
Yeah, you did. So at the end of the night, I tell Squirrel, if you don't roll this son of a bitch, we're not doing it right. And so sure enough, dude, we go into doing some donuts in this thing and we flip the bitch. It rips the canopy off. This shit.
Wait, before that, Rita Gage was like, before you do anything, let me off this thing.
Right, yeah. We had some bounce. They
a-
didn't sign the waiver.
Yeah, that
So
was
anyway,
that was,
I wake up the next day on a couch in some condo on the beach, and I'm like, holy fucking shit, what did we do? And I gotta bring this thing back now, man. And I'm thinking it's gonna cost me like 10 G's to fucking bring this thing back. And dude, I go outside, and Dave Willingham, our keyboard player, he didn't go out that night. He woke up fresh and early. He's a resourceful motherfucker, man. And he's got his tools out there. He's got a heat. Where the fuck did he get a heat gun? He's heating up the roof to bend it back into place.
Setting it out in the sun. And
He's
shit.
JB welding metal back together. He's got a magic marker, fucking touching up the paint and shit. And dude, I'm by myself and I gotta roll this shit. I fill it up with gas and I roll it back up. Braun, we love you, bud. I roll it up to Braun's beach carts. And the backstory is, before we went out that night, they called me and they said, hey, Mr. Cocuzza, we just want you to know you left your credit card up here. And, everything's settled and whatnot. But you left your credit card up here. And I was like, all right. And I got the message. I called them. They were after hours. I didn't hear a response. But now I'm thinking like, all right, they got my credit card. I'm returning this fucking whacked out beach card. And I roll up and I park it in the back, thinking like maybe they won't check it till later or something. And so I roll up in there. I'm still fucking lit. And I'm like, hey, man, I parked it around back. And they're like, oh, well, yeah. They were so hyped on fucking with me about me leaving my credit card there. They're like, hey, yeah, hope you don't mind. We took the crew out, the Bronze Beach Cart crew out for, we went to the titty bar and we went to the bars and we put it all on your credit card. And I'm like, all right, cool, man. And signed the papers and dipped out and then fucking never heard a word, man.
Yeah, I think I still owe them about $175.
Braun, we love you. We're past the 7-year marker, so I think we're cool.
Yeah, Brock's actually tagged in the chat now, so.
Oh, shit.
Ron is?
Oh man.
Checks in the mail, Braun.
There you go, love.
Well, hey, we didn't mean to interrupt your dinner or anything, bro. Shit.
Yeah, Squirrel, we've been talking all kinds of Dr. Rocket squirrels. I mean, all kind of Dr. Rocket stories, and we were talking about the Bayfront Hotel and all the amazing things that happened there.
Oh, too many stories we shouldn't be telling.
Do you have a favorite Bayfront story that you could tell us?
Oh, there's too many of them. Shit. I mean, the boys always swimming naked with all my bartenders about 4 a.m.
That is lies. That's lies, dude. That's some bullshit.
What was the hardest thing for you when you knew Spoon-Fed Tribe was coming into town? What did you have to do to prepare yourself and the bar for a night of Spoon-Fed Tribe?
To make sure Jennifer Williams didn't come in the bar. And
The owner, right?
Yes.
He was the owner?
That's you. Thank you. Thank you.
you.
Yes. Yeah. Trying to keep her out of a Spoon-Fed Tribe show so she wouldn't have a heart attack. Yeah. Because, I mean, these guys are fucking stack chairs up all the way up on the pool tables and then light fires and then take people outside of the bus stop with the fucking, chain gang. It was crazy, man.
It's great.
Those guys are nuts, man. But hey, the golf stories, man, the golf cart stories, there's more than one of those. There's about 5 of them.
Don't feed the seagulls, brother.
Hey,
Don't feed the seagull.
I'll take out your sandcastle.
Hey, I want to give a little love to Russo right now, man. I heard he's having some hard times and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude. I think you guys could probably produce a little bit of a crazy story on that.
Oh my God. I don't know if we want to
If
tell
we
this
got
story.
time and shit, I don't know.
You got all the time in the world. It's the Cocuzza brothers and Squirrel. What?
I don't think that's
I don't know if we want to. No, we probably should. We can't tell that story. Dude.
Yeah, we shouldn't tell that.
Hey, so I remember one night, a couple of nights, we would go out to Omar's beach house on the island, and his dad had a boat. Do you remember the morning that we took the boat out, and like Omar was freaking out because we weren't supposed to take it? Well, it's okay. A lot of mushrooms, a lot of drugs were involved, so it's totally fine. You do know I'm talking about Omar Garza, the saxophone player for Monkeys Doing It.
Yes.
Omar.
Blurry. It gets blurry.
Well, yeah, the whole timeline is very blurry. There was a lot of partying involved.
Yes.
So what else? Let's hear another. Tell us your favorite Spoon-Fed Tribe story, Squirrel.
Shit.
Man.
It's safe for social media.
I don't know, man. A lot of
Hey,
stuff.
it's safe. It's safe here. This is an adult program.
Hey, and don't throw us under the bus, Squirrel. God
Yeah,
dang.
bro.
Can I get another James?
Yeah,
Very good.
man, I would love to, but this restaurant we're at is closing down in Aransas Pass here. We're at Mickey's. We're at Mickey's at Russo's favorite spot. And we're eating
Some
some
awesome flounder.
pecan crusted flounder. It was
With
amazing.
cream
Wait,
sauce.
what restaurant are you at, Squirrel?
We're at
Mickey's. Mickey's Bar and Grill in
Okay.
Aransas.
This side.
No, this is Aransas.
This is
Yeah.
Aransas.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But anyway,
You get it one day, Ramona.
I have a few James.
yeah,
Rage Rady says, I remember light fixtures getting broken. Did light fixtures get broken in Rockets?
yeah, there's a lot of stuff
Probably.
that broken and things that shouldn't have been done at Rockets.
Hey, sorry about that, man. And we were talking about before you were eating your steak or whatever earlier. We were talking about the crazy Croatians.
Oh yes, the crazy Croatians that came in through the port. Those are some
Yeah.
rad guys, man.
They break all kinds of display cases and shit in there, dude.
Yeah, I remember making that shot. I made that for Troy especially because he was like, dude, these guys are crazy Croatians. You need to make a shot. And I did. I think it had like 3 rums, some Red Bull, some juices, shit,
Juices.
some juices, you know. Shit,
It was always fun to show up to Dr. Rockets off the road and be like, God dang, I gotta take a shit, bro. And you go in the bathroom, be the first one in there, and you flip the lights on and like 900 roaches that go. And then, Squirrel, I know you can fucking remember this. I was like, bro, there's not even any soap or hand towels or whatever after I take a poop in there, dude. You think that we could like maybe talk to somebody about that, bro?
Oh man, before COVID times, bro.
That was like 20 years before, brother.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Some of the best times of my life happened at Dr. Rockets, and that was just like a very amazing time to be alive and be in that like place.
We could totally talk Corpus Christi this whole fucking time we're doing this thing.
Actually, we're almost going on an hour, and we have talked about Corpus the entire fucking day. We have not got out of Corpus.
Hey, while we're all here and Ramona's shot's about to be there.
I brought it. Dang it. I think it's too late.
Hey, Squirrel, what about the one time? So me and my brother, we've been doing this shit since we were fucking born. And after my mom had passed, we took a 1.5-month trip and we went and just hit the road, me and Chad. Cheers.
Cheers.
And we went to Colorado for a few weeks. We just bounced around the United States and we end up in Corpus, Port A. And this is the only fight me and my brother have ever been in.
Physically.
Yeah.
Physically.
Not really anything else. No other fights whatsoever, really.
We visit the quadrant.
David Willingham,
and we do our night, and at the end of the night, we need a little something in the belly. We go to one of the stripes. Chad's in there eating he's fixing up a hot dog or something. I don't even know what the fuck started this thing. It was something so stupid about like putting jalapenos on a hot dog or something. Next thing I know, I'm driving, shouldn't have been. He gets in the van, and I'm like, whatever, I don't even know what the fuck it was. You put jalapenos on the hot dog, what the fuck? And I clock his ass. It was ridiculous.
Right.
After a crazy fucking night. But anyway, Chad's like, what the fuck? Jumps out of the van, starts walking off. I start honking the horn. He comes back and punches the passenger window out.
Yep.
Now he's got fucking injuries.
Right here and on the arm.
Goes back into the fucking stripes. And the chick behind the counter, she's like, you just left here 5 seconds ago. Like, what the fuck happened? His eyes knocked out. He's bleeding all over the place.
Oh my gosh.
Then
You go to Stripes though, really, guys.
We're going to get smoked.
we're going to get some smokes or something.
It was
All
late.
this shit just escalated. It's too much time together, too much time on the road. 20 years of shit building up, whatever the fuck started it. Didn't matter. So now Chad wanders off in the darkness. I fucking take off. I can't find the fucking hotel I'm staying at. So after about 3 hours,
Covered in ants. He was all covered in
I'm
ants.
like literally, I go back into the stripes. I'm like, is there like an Uber or a cab? Or I think this is before Uber was even out. I'm like, is there like a cab or something? And they're like, there ain't no cabs in Port Aransas at 3:30 in the morning. So I'm like, oh shit. And I'm like, okay, there's a hotel I'm staying at, and they just the only way I knew the hotel we were staying at is because they had just done all their decor and it was all planes and shit. And I like planes. I like the Blue Angels, the Thundercats, this, that, and the other thing. I like fucking Top Gun, you know what I'm saying? The F-18, no problem. And anyways, so I'm like, yeah, they just redid their whole hotel decor and planes. And they're like, oh, you're staying at the Alistair.
Yep.
and they tell me the directions. And as soon as I walk out, I don't even remember which way they told me to go, but I just start walking. And then I just hear the van, like there's nobody else on the roads in Port Aransas at 3:30 in the morning. And I just hear this van just peeling out and shit, dude, like all over town and shit. And I get back, I walk all the way back to the hotel and shit. And I find Dave Willingham, and he's just sitting there. He's like, dude, what the fuck? And I'm like, I don't know, dude. And I'm like bleeding and shit. And like I'm fucking just gushing all this blood and everything. And so like he's just like in a bush, dude, like drinking this bottle of Tito's. And I just sit down next to him, dude. And then I look over and I am terrified like a little girl of roaches, dude. And you guys know living in Corpus that they are abundant and big and feisty down there. And I'm sitting there and he's just, I'm like, look over and I see roaches crawling on him. And I'm so fucking just distraught and shit. I'm like, fuck it. And it's like the end of the movie, dude. And you can hear, like, you can actually hear the liquid going from one end of the bottle to the other. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm just like drinking. And then it's like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I find, and like, this night, it was my turn to pay for hotel rooms, right? So I buy this hotel room. I don't even go in there. I go in the back of Squirrel's truck. And I'm like, with the bottle, and I booze myself to fucking sleep. And then Matt gets up all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Yeah, so check it.
I ended up in the wrong fucking hotel room parking lot. I'm like, bro, I'm jacking my brother up. This is so fucked up. What's wrong with me? Fucking, I gotta go say I'm sorry. And I'm like, I'm all emotional and shit. And I realized I'm at the wrong fucking hotel for like 3 hours in the parking lot, building up the balls to say I'm sorry to my brother. And I'm like, fuck. So then I finally find the right hotel. Squirrel's there. And he's like, what the fuck, bro? What happened? I'm like, I don't know, bro. I love you, man. I love my brother. I don't know what happened. And he's like, dude, let me take you to breakfast. And I'm like, all right, bro. Well, there's this fucking awesome spot down in San Juan. The best Mexican breakfast ever in the world. Dude, we roll up. It's a Sunday morning. There's a church crowd. There's a line out the door. The parking lot's full. We roll up with the tailgate down. Chatty's legs are dangling off the tailgate. And he's passed out still with an empty bottle of Tito's, bloody, covered in fucking blood. And me and Squirrel get out the truck and we're hugging and shit. Let's go get some breakfast, bro. I know the problem. And fucking people are getting out of their church and shit, looking at my brother, fucking covered in blood, just wondering. Oh, yeah. They decided to park right by the front door. Like, what are these fucking Maroons up to? So anyway, we're like cruising back all the way to Dallas. Like, man, I love you, bro. I fucking love you. With a broken ass fucking window. It's hot as fuck outside and shit. Running the AC and this and that and everything. But yeah, I ended up passing down the back of Squirrel's truck, right? Like if you had a runway that went into San Juan and there was like anything on the side of that runway, it was me hanging out the back of his truck, bloody and just snoring and shit. Let's just stay on Corpus stories the whole night.
What'd you say, Squirrel?
I said it was so hot that day that Chad was passed out, and me and Matt are inside, and I'm like, "Are you sure he's okay?" He's like, "No, he's cool. Don't worry about him."
Oh, I thought you said, "I'm ready to go to bed right now."
Yeah, I know that you guys are really close and have grown to really bond with each other and love each other and go on like a lot of fishing trips and like do a lot of things together. Do you guys still go to Corpus and play very often?
We've been going down there with the Alpha guests.
Last weekend, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I know you must have stories from last weekend though.
So last weekend was we brought the all fuck guys down for the Pachanga.
Hey,
At Vernon's.
we're closing down, so we gotta go.
And it was a great time.
Love you.
Howdy. Love you guys.
Cool. How do we get that video to stop? I don't know. Okay, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we love playing down in Corpus. The All Fuck Yes, this cover thing that we've been doing. It's been like really cool to us down there. Everybody seems to have a really good reception to it. And for about the last, I think like what, 4 years or so, 5 years, we've been building up a good crowd down there. And it's been like just, it's a good homecoming down there every time we go, it seems like.
Damn.
Cheers to Corpus.
Cheers to Corpus.
Oh my God. I love you guys.
Oh, look what's that.
Oh look, there you guys are.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we just closed out the Mickey's, but y'all should try the flounder next time.
Come on,
y'all are
flounder,
in
dude.
town.
Oh.
It's so good. We've
Next
got
time we're down there,
Jezebel
let's
out.
go have dinner.
What?
Said we brought Jezebel out tonight.
We're sporting the 92 Camaro tonight.
Oh damn.
We'll have to let you go. We'll call you later, squirrel.
Bye, love you guys.
Yes.
Laters.
Bye, babe.
All right, so we've talked about a lot of this Corpus stuff. Why don't we move on to some other stuff? What's going on with you, Sunshine?
Yeah, well, so I've just been chilling here in Santa Cruz, and I've been doing the interview thing. I've been working on some of my own music. And yeah, just living life, dude. Pretty happy about it. Hanging out with my pig and my hairless dog. You guys, we have Erica Reese in the chat. You guys gotta tell Erica what's up because you know she's
What's up, Erica?
Erica! Let's go.
old school. Again, Corpus in the house. It always keeps going back to fucking Corpus. All right, you guys. So moving past Corpus, let's talk about some other things that you guys have done. Some really amazing things. So I know you guys have done jam cruises. You guys have played with huge marching bands. Tell me some of your favorite stories outside of Corpus. Some of your favorite shows that you've played, maybe.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
Oh my God, are you guys speechless? I love it.
there's a, so it was spoon fed. There's been a lot of different places that we've gone, over the years and stuff. And like we said earlier, Corpus is like kind of like been one of the greater places.
I think we need one of these right now. We need one of these. Whoa.
But of course, we love New Orleans. We love New York. We love Vegas. Vegas is great. A lot of places in California. Lollapalooza was an awesome tour. Joshua Tree. What's the one up in Quincy, California?
Well, that was a doozy. What was it? High Sierra.
High Sierra.
Got busted for weed.
What?
Quincy, California. We made a bad decision to leave the festival and go to these waterfalls. And got pulled over. And there was some chick in our van that had like pounds of fucking edibles. Luckily, I think I made out with a ticket or something. Just had to pay the fine. But old girl, she got roughed up pretty good. Because they charge you with the amount of the edible and not the amount of the weed.
It's like
Oh,
15
yeah.
pounds
It's like-
of weed.
Cookies and brownies and shit. You know what I mean?
Oh.
We're just trying to go see a waterfall, man.
You guys should have ate them all before the cops.
No way.
Not me, huh?
Not
We had to
possible.
play later that night.
Let's
But
see.
yeah, man, we've been traveling around and doing the thing and just kind of like building this unity that will never fade. It's like this brotherhood that kind of like goes away a little bit, comes back. It's always strong. It's like you know, it's been a long journey,
It's a tribe, dude.
long road out here, and it's always a tribe. And you know, a lot of us are a little bit older now, and you know, life happens and stuff like that. But you know, when it's day one, get back ready to go. We're fucking there, ready to rock. You know.
Hell yeah. Ray says that he saw you guys in Gainesville after a jam cruise a couple of years ago. And also seeing you guys with Andy Frasco band is a fucking party. Now, it does look like a party. Every single picture that I see of you guys playing with this guy, it looks like a fucking party. Let's talk a little bit about the party.
Yeah, so Frasco party, there's no party like a Frasco party. Plain and simple.
Yeah, it's not like we're like full time with those guys or anything. We're just really good friends, and you know, when the time is there and they invite us out, we come out and jam. I'm actually next week, Wednesday, in Fayetteville, Arkansas. We're gonna go out and do one show with them, and then head back to Denver. We got a little house in Denver together, kind of just a little investment program thing. And then we're gonna go out to South Carolina for a week or two and just kind of hang out, do some podcasts and shit. But Andy, I mean, he's killing it. Like, you know, like I said, we're not really full time with those guys, but you know, it's more of like a hang thing. And you know, like it's inspirational, you know, what he's doing. He's a really hard worker. And you know, we're blessed to get to go do some shows with them here and there. We're going to be doing a Red Rocks thing coming up May 27th out in Colorado. We're going to go sit in a few songs with those guys. But you know, we've been to China with those guys, and then with that, you know, like we, you know, well, so they go to China every year, and they had us along. And with that, you know, it's like, you get these people and they pay for your major flights over there, and then you get to, you know, kind of cruise around. And we went to Thailand and stuff and got to just hang out and spend a week or whatever. And you know, it's really cool, like to hook up with those guys and shit. Those are our homies.
Yeah, some bad motherfuckers, man.
Wow, that sounds like out of this world kind of shit, dude. What a blessing.
Yeah, it's really cool. They're killing it.
Well, and then the opportunities that you guys are able to like get out of it too, go to Thailand and do all this other cool stuff. Let's talk a little bit about End of the World Parade. Tell the people at home, if they don't know about End of the World Parade, what is it?
All right. So End of the World Parade is a conglomeration of like some of the best horn players in Dallas Fort Worth, and then like full-on drum line. We incorporate what we call vibe contributors, which are aerialists, puppeteers, you name it. There's fireworks involved in that too.
Of course.
It's anywhere from like 15 to sometimes 30 member marching band. And sometimes we'll do unannounced shows where we'll just renegade and just get out in the scene and throw down. We'll march in and out of venues, announced or not. But then we do book shows too. It's really cool. Like Spoonfed, a lot of Spoonfed's upbringing was doing busking and street performing. And I found that, and still to this day, is like, it's the most honest response you get between artist and crowd. You know, people are not expecting to see anything. They see something and they give you an honest response. And End of the World Parade gets a lot of, I think, like, just because some of our shows are unannounced and just kind of get out there. And I mean, you could be at a fine dining restaurant and the next thing you know, there's a 30-member marching band rolling through that shit until you're either further welcomed or kicked out. But that being said, yeah, we did our first show since COVID a couple weeks ago. New place in named Tulips in Fort Worth. Awesome venue.
Jeff Daisy from Nathaniel Ratliff and the Night Sweats, also with Leon Bridges and Mofro. He called up one day and was like, "Hey, I got this thing. Can you guys do it? With this and that." And they're like, "Okay, yeah, let's give it a whirl." And that was that.
I think Chetty needs another shot.
Yeah,
Let's see. Debbie says
Maddie is correct.
Fry Street 97. Is that a reference to something?
What is it?
Fry Street 97.
Fry Street 97.
Oh, Jesus
wow.
Deb is.
Yeah, all right.
he
So
used
if
to
I'm
play
remembering
House.
correctly, I think that's when I met Jacob.
Jacob Dubbis. So Templeton Tribe was the first time I met Jacob was out at Jacob. I know you're like, oh fuck yeah. But they used to play out in front of this place. There was a big festival in Denton, Texas called Fry Street Fair that they held for years by the Delta Tribe, who was actually like it was like a fraternity, but it was like all these hippies and Charlie Worley, some of our really good buddies, Zane and some other friends were a part of this thing, and they would throw this just amazing festival in Denton, Texas. And by this fraternity that was like just all like the fucking black sheep of the school, you know, like, and
yeah, so I think we played our set. I think we were going on right before Polyphonics Free, and we're like, dude, we gotta bring it. We gotta fucking bring it. We were long time Trippin' Daisy fans, and now we're kind of opening for our hometown heroes and shit, and played a spoon-fed set, killed it, and then part of our shows is marching into the stage or marching out of the stage, and we loaded up the marching drums and got out of the crowd, and that's how we ended the show. And I remember like we were shit was kind of blowing up, so I think Greg Brown was our manager at the time. He's just like, fuck it, man, just take it to the streets. And I remember we just like, we got a few hundred people behind us, and we just ended up marching through all of the streets of Denton. That may be what he's referring to. I don't know, but yeah, playing on dumpsters and mailboxes and cars and whatever had you in between the stage and the neighborhood.
Whenever we got to hang out at NOLA during Voodoo Fest, I feel, did End of the World play, or was it just Spoon Fed Tribe?
Say again, I'm sorry?
When we hung out in NOLA during Voodoo Fest, it was like early 2000, and I know you guys have played Voodoo Fest a lot, but did End of the World Parade play at Voodoo Fest, or was it just Spoon Fed Tribe?
No, actually, so Spoon Fed has always done like the drum intro, outro, not always, but that was a big part of what we've done. And actually, it was in New Orleans, and we were playing at Cafe Brazil. And it was during Mardi Gras. JT's cooking some stir fry or some shit. Mortimer, I mean. Smoke alarm's about to go off.
We don't have a smoke alarm.
So it was during Mardi Gras, and we had loaded in, sound checked, we're waiting for the show. We got fucking bacon, people. Let's have some bacon.
Oh my God.
And
I'm glad all we're in the other room. That is some burnt ass bacon, you guys.
Oh, Jesus, no shit. I couldn't see
burnt
it.
is the best.
We don't highlight it.
But anyway, we have been doing this drum intro outro thing, and it kind of started becoming a thing of its own. We were getting known for that. And we'd hit up all the festivals and just do it unannounced and like just to gain a crowd, man. We grew up on busking, and that was part of it. And we were outside of Cafe Brazil during Mardi Gras one year. And before the set, we were in the van writing a set list, and we're on Frenchman Street. And dude, just this massive fucking crowd of people, like it was the Bible Belt meets the partiers. So you had all these Christians out there. You're going to hell. You're doing this. You're doing that. Blah, blah, blah. They have the signs and the bullhorns and all that. And then you had the more liberated people. They were going head to head in the street, and I was like, wow, dude. And like for a second in my head, I was like, this looks like the end of the world for a second, you know? And then I was like, well, end of the world parade, dude. Maybe we should.
It's exactly what it looked like.
We should, yeah. And then maybe we should do that and call it that. So that was the dawn of that. Yeah, moving forward, we've done tons of shows around Dallas Fort Worth. We hit Austin. There's so many people involved in that. It's hard to take that on the road, or as of now, it's been hard.
Yeah.
We'll see. We're definitely putting more focus towards that.
Do you guys have stilt walkers? Debus says with stilts.
Yeah, we've definitely had stilt walkers in the past and will in the future.
There's all kinds of
yeah,
crazy shit with the underworld parade. Like he was saying earlier, fireworks, you know, people dancing, hanging from swings, you know, crazy lights and visuals and going on, and mannequin parts and all that stuff. It's like it literally is the end of the world.
Yeah, ultimately with that band, we just want to take people by surprise and get an honest reaction, just like the busking. Yeah.
Dude, that's so cool. I think one of my favorite shows that I saw of Spoonfed Tribe, you guys had like TV sets and like all these crazy props that you came and brought with you, and like just filled the place with a whole vibe. And it seems like you guys always did that, and I'm sure you do that with End of the World Parade too. And that's what I love so much about you guys, is it's not just that you guys are badass musicians, but you really set the stage for a whole like environment and a whole feel.
Yeah, that was our goal to begin with, man. Like Spoonfed started off as a 5-piece way back in the day, and you know, we were influenced by this one and that one, and that thing kind of ran its course. Crazy stories there too, but then when we kind of disbanded that original core and decided to do something new, we were like, hey man, what do you do? Let's fucking do it. You know, do you dance good? All right, let's fucking do it. Play the flute? Come on, let's go. Daniel, barely learning to play acoustic guitar at the time. Come on, you got a song? Let's do it. And we were like, no rules, we were inspired by so many things. Not just bands, but like fucking Jim Henson, fucking cartoons. It didn't fucking matter, man. We were gonna put this thing into this thing, and just see. It's been like the past 20 some odd years has been like just a human experiment.
Oh yeah.
Mortimer. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Mortimer, host with the most.
I love you guys.
But yeah, so End of the World Parade is just an extension of that. Definitely going to be pursuing. Oh God, no, DT. Me eat these edibles.
Oh, they're edible.
I'm gonna save it for after.
Better eat that motherfucker. Hell yeah. Yeah, so exactly just like that. It's a whole vibe like that you guys bring, and it sets like, it's, you know, it puts things on a whole different level, and it's hard for other people to compete with that. Like, you guys are fucking just doing shit that a lot of people don't think about, I guess, you know?
Yeah, we've always been that band, never worried about making it or whatever. Just, you know, just doing what inspires us to do.
So I had an interview with Jay Bianchi, and he owns a bunch of clubs in Denver. And I know that the All Fuck Yaz went and played, I'm sure, a few of his bars. Do you have any really good like stories? Like, his bars are the best, dude.
So
yeah,
the All Fuck Yaz and also Spoonfed. I mean, we probably got to start with Spoonfed because it's been there for a lot longer. But the first show we ever played at a J. Bianchi bar was the original Quixotes, late 90s, early 2000s, Denver, Colorado. And I mean, straight up, we played there, and we were a gifting band at the time, and one of our road crew guys,
I remember this.
we show up to the venue. I think it was our one of our very first shows in Denver, and it's Halloween, I believe, and they're like, all right, let's get these guys in here. This shit looks crazy. So we go in there, we set up, do all the things, and our some guy that we don't really even know gave the
That we
sound
didn't
guy
really tour with.
that we didn't really tour with. We didn't know him like at all. He wasn't like our tour manager,
Not
or
even
road
a little
crew
bit.
or any of that. Gave the sound guy some stuff that, you know, some Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds and what have you, and thinking that he would like do this on his own time.
Take it at a later date.
Well, he decided he was hungry right when he got it. And then all of a sudden, fucking there's feedback and shit. Shit sounding all crazy. And
This guy just could not get shit dialed in.
And so basically, this guy's like, man, I'm too full, dude. I got to get out of here.
And he fucking bounces, dude. So now we have no sound man. Drum
Oh
gets
my
behind
God.
the mixing board, gets everything together. But then, like, it was Halloween. So there were a bunch of pumpkins and shit everywhere. I remember, like, on the bar or something, maybe at the front or something. And, dude, at the end of the show, we're just like, fuck this, dude. We started taking the pumpkins and shoving them up in the rafters and the ceiling. Like, slide the tiles, shove pumpkins up there. And, like,
They're probably still in the rafters, right?
Oh my God, Jay, I see you in the chat, Jay, and we are totally talking about you. What is up? I love you. You know I'm a huge fan of Bianchi.
Thomas Dowdy. What's up, buddy?
Tommy, it definitely wasn't you.
It wasn't Tommy, the mad doser.
The person that we're talking to was definitely not that person.
Yeah, I have some really good stories, and I've had some really good times at Jay Bianchi's bars.
Oh, yeah.
Jay says Spoonfed Tribe is the shit.
What up,
We
Jay?
love you, Jay, even though you're a quirky son of a bitch, dude. And like, sometimes I don't even think you have the words to talk to me, buddy, but I fucking love you.
Dude, one time, so I just like, I'm super obsessed with Jay for some reason. I don't know why. I just get like that with people sometimes. And one time we had got to Sancho's Broken Arrow, and I think we had just played like Bianchi Psychedelic Rebel. And I'm sitting there and I'm talking to my friend and I'm talking about Jay. And I was like, well, I wonder if he's going to show up or whatever. And then I look and Jay's sitting like right across from me at the bar, but I didn't see him come in. And I'm like, Jay, where did you come from?
Yeah.
He's like, that door. And I was like, oh,
Jay is a shapeshifter, man. He is a total shapeshifter.
Okay. I have several stories about Jay, but I'm going to tell this one.
Uh-oh.
Jay, I hope you're listening. I know you are, because you're a bad mofo. But here's the deal. We were actually in tour in Colorado, and it was the All Fuck Yeahs probably about 2 or 3 years ago. And we played the show. Great night. Had a blast. And a lot of our friends were in town actually at the time. I think I mentioned Jeff Daisy earlier and some other folks. And so at the end of the night, we're all backstage in this little room at, I think it's Al or Quixote's, the new Quixote's. I don't know what the fuck your bars are called anymore and which ones are which, god dang. So we're like all back there, and it's like some heavy hitters back there, you know what I mean? Like some reputable musicians. And we're hanging out, and somebody closed the door of the back room, and like the lock went on, right? So the door is locked. There's like 30 people back there. We're all just back there jamming, playing some drums. There's a bunch of horn players, some guitar players. We're playing like CCR or something, right? And all of a sudden, song stops. I hear this banging on the door. Da, 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 da. Jay, somebody unlocks the door flies open, and Jay looks around the room like this. He cones in on me. He's like, it's your fault. You got to get all these people out here. I'm like, dude, I'm the furthest one from the door, dude. Like, what the heck, bro? I mean, I know I booked the show and everything, but shit.
Your responsibility. You booked the show.
And then five minutes later, we're playing ping pong on a $500 bet. You know what I mean?
Love you, Jay.
And he whipped my ass. Sorry, bro. I'll get that money to you soon.
Wow. Yeah. So
By
you,
the way, what you got going on June 18th, bro? Call you.
yeah, Jay said he won that.
That was Bianchi.
Yeah.
And he did win.
Yeah. I probably lost by, what is it? I probably lost by like 20 points.
He says he's waiting for the check so you can just send it whenever.
It's in the
fine.
mail.
It's in the mail.
Totally
bro.
in the mail.
We'll call you.
We'll have Tommy the Mad Doser deliver it.
Sorry about the pumpkins, dude. You might want to go check that.
And he says spoon fed is June 18th. So I guess you guys already have
Yeah.
He's already like, it's booked.
hell yeah, dude. I have such good times playing at his bars, and I can't wait to go to the new one that he just opened.
Yeah, man.
Is that where you guys are playing?
Hey, enough about Jay. Let's move on.
Whoa. Whoa.
Love it,
Yeah,
bro.
we have been going on for about an hour and a half now. We haven't even touched the surface on what everything that we needed to talk about. I don't even know. Okay, I want to ask you guys this question. I ask everybody that comes on the show. And I'll let you guys each pick 5 musicians. Throwing a dinner party, 5 musicians, dead or alive. Who would you invite to the party, and what would you serve them? Matt, you go first.
Oh, geez. Go Chetty first. What was the
Maddie.
question?
Five
Five
Dead or
minutes.
alive.
Jam.
I'm having a dinner party, and what do I serve them?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man. All right. I'm going to go Eddie Van Halen.
Woo!
I'm going to go Robert Plant. I will go. Wow, man.
It's heavy duty, dude.
I'll do Buddy Rich just to see if we start some shit at the table. I would do, man, this is kind of crazy.
You said it has to be musicians?
5 musicians dead or alive. I mean, it doesn't have to be musicians if you have.
No.
Wow. I don't do good at these questions. I would do, just for my upbringing, man, I think Perry Farrell would be a fucking badass guest and interesting. Who else?
How many is that? How many was that? 4?
Yeah, I think that's 4. So you have 1 more.
I would do it's a crazy question. Let's go
You got 1 more, dude.
I know, it's crazy. Do
I have to take your leftovers at this point anyway,
Right.
so shit.
um
Can't be.
fuck, you
You got
twisted me,
1
girl.
more.
Twisted
bro.
me.
I could probably tell you his before he could tell.
Tell me mine.
I'd say Beck.
Beck. I would have Beck.
Beck would be there.
And they're all gonna get the fucking spaghetti and meatballs. All of them. That's what I'm serving.
Is that your specialty?
Yeah. I got lots of specialties, but that's like the homage, tradition. It
Awesome.
would have to be on a Sunday gravy.
Okay.
But you got to start cooking it Friday night.
Yeah, you gotta let it settle.
You gotta. So when you okay, but there's like real quick when you cook the sauce, we don't make meatballs, we make meat boulders. Ones that could like crush your house and shit. You know what I mean? And then what you got to do is you got to halfway cook it on Friday night, and then you put it in the fridge, okay, for Saturday. So like all the fucking molecules with
Everything's
the taste and all
congealing.
that fucking.
And
They
then when
make
you
high
put
fives.
it back on, it's still cooking.
It's just like you got to
It's not a
stir it
reheat,
like
it's
every
still
17
cooking.
minutes. And then what happens is, okay, so when you go to an Italian restaurant and you have leftovers, it always tastes better the next day.
Yep.
We do that.
Exactly.
We do that in the first bite. And so what happens is all the flavors are in there getting to know each other at the cold party in the fridge, you know what I'm saying? And then it's the shit that will turn your fucking taste buds into taste bros. You know what I mean?
I think that I should start doing like a monthly segment with you guys cooking with the Cocuzza brothers. Like,
Let's do it.
could we do that? I think it'd be
Let's
so
totally do
fun.
it.
You can definitely talk to our manager about that.
So
Okay,
right now,
That's why we got to put these fucking things on this thing because whatever we're drinking right here, you know, they aren't paying us the money that we, you know, need right now. So we got to put the blue tape on.
some bullshit. It's definitely not a.
And
Freaking
if you want to
already.
talk to him, it's gregbrownbusiness@gmail. And maybe we can work a little deal, if you know what I mean.
we are totally doing that. I gotta get you guys back on this fucking show.
Right now, we're airing at the same time as Frasco's shit show. I think this is the shit show right here. I think this right here is a shit show.
It's the best shit show of
Yeah.
all time.
What he's doing over there, it's cute.
So, Chatty, you're up. 5 musicians coming for dinner.
5 musicians dead or alive.
Okay.
That's
Are
an
you-
unfair question. I don't like these questions where you have to list motherfuckers. No, art is art, and like, how do you pick? How do
Okay.
you pick?
If we're not
Sunshine.
if we're not talking just like
Can I
fucking-
rewind? Can I invite you to dinner, Sunshine?
Yes.
All right.
Okay. If
You
we're
just scrapped Eddie Van Halen off the list.
Maddie said Van Halen. Okay. If
Maddie.
we're talking dinner tables, okay. If we're talking dinner tables and nothing else, the first person that would be at my table is fucking Billy Joel.
Oh shit!
Okay,
All
so,
right,
Matt,
Fuck
you're
yeah.
excused.
Yep.
And if we're talking dinner, and
I'll give up my seat for
he
Billy
would
Joel.
he would have the gravy on Sunday, whatever day it was. He'd be like, "Oh my gosh, this brings me right back to my back home." You know, I would have to do Peter Gabriel because he's got some shit for me. And you might not think this, but I think that like ultimately, with all the badasses that are out there, Phil Collins on drums, dude, like holy crap. Like the stories that guy has to tell and like the inspiration I've gotten from that guy, no problem.
Down. Totally.
So what is
down.
that, 2?
That's 3.
That was
3?
great.
All right. And then beyond that, we are going to have to go. I'm talking, okay, Jimmy Smith. And that is the guy that played music that like the Beastie Boys sampled the most. And
Oh, okay.
like, you know, we're talking Root Down right now. You know what I mean? That guy, like, I've listened to that guy mucho times. And I would have to say Billy Cobham as a drummer, as far as like his slickness and, you know, how he's gotten sampled from so many other like just hip hop artists and stuff like that. Like when you hear a drum beat that like makes you do this, you're thinking Billy Cobham.
He gets one of these.
And then for the fifth one,
I think that was 5, bro.
I'm going 6.
Oh, he's going 6.
For the
No
sixth
problem.
one. Who the fuck would not want to have Prince sitting at their dinner table?
Prince would be a good one.
I mean, dressed in all purple, just like, ooh, could you pass the salt and pepper, please?
Can we extend the invitation and can Bjork come to my dinner party? I love her. You ever heard her tell stories about her dissecting a television
No.
and how it look? Oh my God, YouTube it, girl. It's Bjork taking apart a television, I think,
Okay.
and she goes into how it looks like a little city in there. She's so goddamn cute. I love her so much. I want to put her in my pocket and love her
Oh my
forever.
God. That's how I feel about Donnie Wahlberg.
All right, you get one.
Wait,
of these.
who?
Donnie Wahlberg.
Are you talking about Mark Wahlberg's brother? Didn't he like light a like fucking hotel on fire with like high proof vodka one time or something?
Well, if he did, that makes me love him
He
even
did. Look it
more.
up. Get back to us. Do the research. You know, we'll
He's a
talk
rock
about it
roller.
next time.
Hey, JP wants to know why would Prince be, he said, would Prince be a picky eater? Question mark.
Probably.
Yeah, not at my house though. He'd be like, "Damn, this shit is good. Did you have this shit sitting in the refrigerator since Friday and then recook it on
You'd
Sunday?
be like, this tastes like a raspberry beret.
My taste buds are definitely taste bros. That's why. Was that JP asking about that? Okay. So yeah, that's why JP.
And I know
Same reason I have you at my dinner table.
we have a question. Are you guys coming to California with any of your projects anytime soon?
We are slowly coming out of COVID with all our projects. So right now we've got a run this weekend with the All Fuck Yes, hitting a few places in Oklahoma and hometown, like first festival that's happening here in Fort Worth. We're doing that, and then we are bouncing, I believe, to Puerto Rico next with the All Fuck Yes. Got some select dates with Frasco coming up. And then we'll go from there. Spoonfed, we're meeting next week and we're going to start picking our dates. I think we're going to be doing Hullabaloo up in Omaha with the Chris Lager bunch. Apparently, like their whole back roster is going to be showing
After
up. And
COVID, they're getting all the homies together up there.
Frasco, Sophistafunk, KLB, Chris Lager Band, tons of others.
Mike Dillon.
Hopefully we'll get Henry and the Visibles up there.
He'll be there, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So we'll just see. We've not been in any rush whatsoever. We're just gonna let time do its thing, and when we're ready, we're ready. So, but the phone's been blowing up lately, so especially Texas, man. Texas just threw all the rules out the window, and we're just kind of doing our own shit.
My phone and his phone has just been like
fully vaxxed and ready to hit the road, man.
Well, so far the numbers seem okay. They haven't been rising in Texas. I mean, if that means anything. So
yeah, I think we're doing well.
I think so. Let's see, Florida. Oh, Weston, what's up, bro? He goes,
what's up, Wes?
He goes, when you guys are ready to go fishing, come to Florida.
We may be in Florida sooner than later.
Wes is another old buddy from Corpus, old stock grounds, really good friend of ours.
Hey, Wes, did those jeans that you're wearing, were those pre-cut or did that just wear out? They're designer.
And I also think there is rumors we should know in the next week or two. I think Burning Man is going to actually happen this year. And if so, we'll be doing that and doing a bunch of Burning Man type events leading up to that this summer.
Do you have a favorite Burning Man story?
Oh my God. Not a favorite. Just like, who's your favorite artist coming to dinner? It's hard to pick a favorite Burning Man story.
Good one? Do you have a good one you can share with us?
Oh my God.
I've never been to Burning Man, so like
I think just like literally when you get about like third, because like we drive from Texas all the way out.
It's hard to
you have this like feeling the whole way there.
It's hard to talk about Burning Man if you haven't been to Burning Man. You just gotta fucking do it. I mean, they cook bacon with rocket engines and shit out there for breakfast.
Shit you never heard of.
Just you gotta go. However cliche or whatever it is, whatever. Oh, I'm going to Burning Man or whatever. Just fucking do it one time in your life. It's fucking amazing.
It's nuts.
Hell yeah.
It is ground zero.
Hell yeah.
First rule about Burning Man: don't talk about.
Don't
Burning
talk
Man.
about.
Second
Burning
rule: don't talk about.
Don't talk about Burning Man.
It's like Fight Club and shit.
I love.
But yeah, we've done some amazing things. I think everything does go through. We've got placement right at the core of the playa. Tune in, check it out. Shout out to Sonic Soul Tribe. That's our Burning Man crew from Dallas Fort Worth, doing amazing things. We fucking killed it going out there. Well, it was 2 years ago now because COVID. 19 was our last time there. Insane time. Set up one of the most massive sound systems they've ever seen out there. Check it out. Google it. Sonic Soul Tribe. Friend us. Get on the group. Do the whole thing.
Young Gentry and
plenty of shit more to come from that camp for sure.
Hell yeah. And do you guys have merch, or how can we support you outside of Spotify or different streaming?
Just come to the shows. Just
Come to the show. We'll
just
give
come
you
to
a
the
free
shows.
T-shirt that said "I survived going to the show."
We
bud."
just give it away. We just give it away. We don't know.
Oh my God, this is so much fun, you guys. We have been on here for a while now.
Holy shit. It seems like we just got started,
I
Sunshine.
know,
Well,
it really does. But I want to bring you guys back on because I didn't even get
Yeah, do it. Let's do it.
you know, or anything like that. And we definitely need to get like some cooking going with you guys. I think that'd be really fun. Before we wrap this up, is there like any good advice that you could give all the people watching at home?
Don't stop. Just don't fucking stop. Go get it
believe in yourself.
and don't stop. That's
Oh,
it.
I love that so much. You guys at home, thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out in the chat. If I didn't get to your comment, I apologize, but we've been having such a great time. I will definitely bring the brothers back on again. I have Ed Sheehan on Sunday. You guys, please tune in to that. Mr. Big, Steve Vai, he played for all those great groups.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked about it. So we're gonna go ahead and get going, but until next time, you guys make sure to stay safe, keep smiling, be kind, and keep rocking and rolling. You guys, I love you.
Sunshine. Love you.
I love you guys. We'll talk again soon.
Be safe, Mamma Mia.